I've never called myself a master of speed reviews, but that is what we are attempting today. Welcome back everyone. In today's video, I realized that it was time to give you some reviews. So I've been trying out a few of these products. I've had them in like my recent PR hauls or some chatty get ready with me videos. I also have a couple products that I wanted to put in here that I just really love that I didn't like haul or put them in a new release video, but I just want to tell you that they are some of my favorites. I'm going to try to get through these pretty quickly because I feel like some of these products you've heard me talk about them a lot. You've seen them consistently in get ready with me videos, so it shouldn't be a surprise that I really enjoy these, but just wanted to give a little review, wrap up some speed reviews, if you will, of products I've been trying recently. As always, I will put everything in my description box and also the YouTube shopping button here, including this makeup, which includes this like crazy 6-step viral holiday lip thing that I just did. So all of that will be down there if you are interested. But one of the first products that I'm talking about, again, you've probably seen this in a lot of my videos, but it's the Urban Decay Face Bond. I have been loving this product and I've had it for a couple of months now. The shade that I'm using right now is 16. It's what I have on my face right now. I have also been using 18 because again, I've been using this product for such a long time. When I would have a little bit more of a deeper tan from being outside so much in the desert heat, I switched to shade 18. Like I started with 16, then I went to 18, then I went back to 16, and I was like, have I put this in a review video yet? Like, I don't think I've done like a, you know, like a proper review for it. Of course, we have like end of year videos coming up with favorites and fails and rankings and declutters and vlogmas and all of the things that are about to be happening. But I really wanted to make sure that I included the Urban Decay Face Bond in here. So I did receive this in PR from Urban Decay, but I have been loving this one. And I talked in a recent Get Ready With Me that I went on a trip to LA, forgot all of my foundations. And it was during the Sephora sale. I went into Sephora and I actually asked for a sample of this foundation because I didn't want to be without it on my trip. So to me, this gives a nice medium coverage. I'm someone who enjoys a more light to medium coverage foundation. I don't like something super full coverage. I also don't like something super mattifying. And to me, this is more of a natural finish foundation. I find it really easy to blend into the skin and it holds up so well. This is a product that I can put on at 9, 10 in the morning. And when I take it off at 9, 10 at night, I feel like my skin is still looking so good. I do have dry skin. I have more acne prone skin and also sensitive skin. And this one has been top notch, a favorite of mine. You should see, I know I've been shaking this around a little bit, but my shade 18 is like, you can tell that that one has gotten a lot of love from me. Another product, you've seen these in so many of my Get Ready With Me videos. This is my #1 powder right now, is from Tower 28. I really feel like Tower 28 just has like some sneaky good products in here. Their concealer is one of my holy grails. I use it all the time. It's always in my travel makeup bag. It's what I'm wearing today. But they released these powders. These are the Get Ready, Get Set Blur powder, something like that. And I actually use 2 different shades, which is totally unnecessary. Again, I got these in PR, but these are products that I would repurchase myself. If I just had one, or if I was just gonna repurchase one, I think that I would be fine. But they sent me a pink, which is a little bit more of like a brightening shade. Oh, I feel like this is about to break as well. The pink is a little bit more of a brightening shade, so this is what I use on my under eyes. And then if you see my white one, this is my white one. You can see a pretty big pan in here. So the middle is a little bit more hollow, which I think makes it kind of easy to kind of hit the bottom like that. And I can tell on my pink one, like there's cracks starting to be shown right in the middle as well. So probably the same thing is going to happen. But if that's not a testament to how much I love this powder, like I really love this powder. So I use the translucent one for all over my face. Again, if I was going to repurchase this, I think I would just get the translucent because I can use it on my under eyes and all over my face. With the pink shade, I don't necessarily like to put that one all over my face. I kind of just like it for the under eyes. So again, I don't think that you need both shades, but this is a powder that I love and I'm a big powder girl. I love me a good pressed powder. I love me a good loose powder. Right now I would definitely say I kind of like bounce back and forth between the two, but right now I would say I'm definitely loving pressed powders more, and I think it's because of these from Tower 28. Again, I use them all the time. They just, I feel like, kind of like lock the makeup in place. I feel like they work really good with the Urban Decay Face Bond. I mean, I've used them with the Sigma Skin Tint, some of my other favorite foundation or even just complexion products. Sometimes I'll just do the Tower 28 concealer all over my face to act as like foundation and concealer, and then I use the powder and it's just like good to go. It's not too heavy, it doesn't look cakey, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing a lot of makeup on my skin, and it's just a beautiful powder and one that I've been wearing so much recently. Okay, next up, this is a little bit of a random product, but I mentioned it recently in a video and I had so many comments come through on it. I actually had like a bunch of DMs come through on Instagram as well asking me to talk a little bit more about this one. So this is a hair product and this is from Color Wow. It's their Dream Cocktail Kale Infused Leave-In Strengthening Treatment. I think when I mentioned this just kind of like in passing in a video, I think I said it had like spinach or avocado or broccoli. I'm not really sure what I said, but it's kale, the kale infused one. But I love the Color Wow products, so the Dream Code is one of my favorites. I've repurchased that so many times. I recommend it so many times. And this one, Color Wow actually sent to me as well. And when they DM'd me on Instagram, probably because I tag them so freaking often when I talk about my hair routine, they were like, oh, we're coming out with this new product. Can we send it to you? I was like, please do. And I made a couple videos talking about it. And to me, it was one of those products where on first use, like, did I see anything major, crazy different? No. Second use, no. But I kept going with it because I was like, oh, I want to see how it works. I mean, it maybe was like 2 weeks into using this product really consistently every time I got out of the shower that I was like, my hair's been looking really good recently. And I was getting a lot of compliments and videos as well. My hair looking good. And I was like, really the only thing that I changed was adding in this Color Wow product. Now I will say today is not the day for my hair. I just have it pulled back into a bun right now, but wash day is tomorrow. I wanted to film this video today. So, but hopefully you've been able to see in some of my recent videos that I do feel like my hair is just looking good. I feel like it's been looking, especially if the word shiny is coming to mind, like even when I'm editing back my videos, I'm like, I feel like my hair has a nice shine to it, which I really appreciate. But kind of what I do in my hair routine, so after I shampoo and conditioner and all of that and get out, this is the product that I put in. And what I'll do is I'll pump some into my hands and then divide my hair into sections. I always mention Abby Young, she's my favorite hair influencer, but I put my hair into sections and then I coat this through my hair. I let that sit for a little bit, then I spray my hair with the Color Wow Dream Coat, let that sit for a few minutes as well, and then we'll blow dry my hair. So I don't wash my hair every single day. It's usually like twice a week or so that I do that because I try not to put like a ton of heat on my hair, but I usually just blow dry it and then it's good to go. Sometimes I'll put rollers in it. Every once in a while, again, try not to use a lot of heat, but every once in a while I'll use my big T3 curler, like the biggest barrel that they have, and I'll do a few curls in it. But I feel like since incorporating this and kind of getting my hair care routine down, which it's not a lot of steps, it's not overly complicated, I don't think. I use a hair oil at the end as well, like a K18 or the Oribe Gold Dust hair oil. But I feel like when I've been doing my hair, it just looks shinier, sleeker, just healthier. I feel like the ends look healthier when I do this routine as well. So I wanted to give a shout out to this Color Wow product because it's one of the few things that I've incorporated into my hair routine recently that I'm like, the hair's looking good. And we've been on a hair journey for a while, so when the hair be looking good, I'd be real happy. A few different lip oils that I've been really been enjoying recently. This one here is from Sigma Beauty. This is actually part of their Little Mermaid collection. This one is in the shade Sunset. This is such a pretty, like, I just love like a good sparkly lip oil as well. And this one to me is just so pretty. I love the Sigma lip oils. Like I love the lip oil in tint. And that one is just more of like a nude lip oil, whereas this one, I love that it has all this sparkle in it. I think that it is so pretty. So again, a formula that I already know that I love, but if you love something that is like just packed full of sparkles like this one from the Little Mermaid collection is so cute. I believe the Sigma Beauty Black Friday, I'm not sure when this video is going live, but I think their Black Friday sale has already started. So they have a lot of products discounted, and I think that you can also stack my affiliate code with a lot of them. So that is Samantha if you're looking for even more of a discount on the Sigma website. But Ofra Cosmetics also recently launched lip oils, and I really like these as well. They launched 3. There's also a pink one. My 2 favorites are the clear one and then also the like just more of the nude one, and this one is called Nude-ish. But these are just like a really just like a very comfortable lip oil. Even when I swatch it, it just like it's kind of very liquidy but feels super lightweight on the lips, and the nude shade I just think is so pretty. There's also a clear one, which honestly I've not always been like a super big, I don't know why I'm swatching it, it's literally a clear gloss, but I've never been like a huge fan of just straight clear glosses. But I also feel like it's very trending right now to do like, I have like a brown lip liner and a red lip liner on, but I feel like it's popular right now to do either brown or red lip liners with a very like clear glossy lip. I've been seeing kind of, what are they calling it, like snow fairy looks going around with like really bright white inner corners and like very sparkly lids, and then this kind of brown clear or a red clear gloss combo. So I've been really going to, I think this one, what is this one called? This one is called Glassy. So I've been relying on the Glassy one a lot, but I really like this formula. I think that it's really comfortable, and I think it's really pretty on the lips, and it just kind of makes the lips pop a little bit. So these are my two favorite shades from the Ofra Lip Oils. I do have a discount code with them, and that is Samantha, which I've been trying recently. So Ali Glein's makeup brand, Ravie Beauty, came out with these baked blushes, and this blush in Oasis is one of my favorites. I love this kind of little like deeper berry toned blush. Let's see where I can swatch it here. I like it because this was one of the, I think this was the first blush shade that I tried when I got the blushes in from the collection. And what I realized right away was like, it looks deeper in the pan here, but when I put it on, I don't know if it's because of the baked formula or what, but it just, I feel like it's not too overwhelming on the cheeks. I like me a good blush, don't get me wrong. I've been having fun with some of the blush trends recently, like the red cream blush with the highlighter to do like the candy cane blush or the peppermint blush. All these trends coming out right now are like really fun to play around with, but I don't like something that's like too stark or anything like that when it comes to the blushes. But this one I just think is very natural and very pretty. It's what I have on today. I like the other shades. There's like a nude and a pink, but something about this little deeper, almost kind of like berry shade, I just think is really pretty. So again, this one is in Oasis, but if you like a good baked blush that's just super easy to apply, looks really natural on the skin, then the ones from Ravie Beauty are really nice. Also, this Armani Concealer, this one isn't like a particular like standout absolute favorite of mine, but I still like the concealer and I wanted to come back and give a review on it. I tried it in a couple different get ready with me videos. I know me and my friend Ashley, we were doing a get ready with us together and we tried it. So this one, I used the shade either 4 or 4.5. I've used both of them. And again, I like it. It is a thinner concealer, so it feels very lightweight on the eyes. Sometimes though, I feel like it maybe doesn't give me enough coverage on the under eyes. Like I want a little bit more. It very much has like this more serum-like consistently. It's very easy to blend out. But again, sometimes it's like, it's good, but it's just like a few steps shy of being great for me. And I think it's just because sometimes I want a little bit more coverage on my under eyes. But again, without, like, I like the formula of it because I like that it's lightweight and more serum-y, but I feel like it just needs a little bit more coverage. And sometimes it's kind of hard to find that like balance between concealers, but there's some that I really love. Again, the Tower 28, Natasha Denona, ones like that I go back to a lot. So I like this one from Armani. Again, is it a favorite? No, it has a higher price tag, but I don't mind it. Like if you love more high-end makeup or you really like Armani Beauty, I still think that it's a good concealer. It's just not like a personal favorite of mine. And then next up, I want to mention a product that I've been trying for a while, but I don't know if I've ever put in a video that like it's a favorite or I love it. And I think it's part of my like skincare routine, which maybe it's because of that, but it's also, it's kind of a random product. It's the makeup eraser. Nothing crazy. We probably all know and love the makeup eraser, right? Like, here it is. But I really do like me my makeup eraser, and I think one reason why I feel like I've wanted to mention it recently is because I've definitely, you know, just personally, I've been kind of like bopping around a lot. You can see I'm filming from like my girlfriend's closet again. I come over to her place a lot. I'm just kind of living out of my travel makeup bag, my travel skincare bag, and I really enjoy having the makeup eraser because I feel bad, like when I'm at hotels, I was recently in LA, I feel so bad taking off my makeup and getting makeup on the towel. And the makeup eraser is like the perfect step for that because I can use a cleansing balm or a cleanser. And then especially since I use a lot of tubing mascaras, I get like the tubing, like the tubes onto my face, and I feel so bad taking a washcloth and wiping them away. But the makeup eraser, it like doubles as your own personal towel that you have, kind of. So I really love that, while it's also erasing your makeup at the same time. It's also one of those things that like if I forget something, I have forgot my cleansing oils when I've gone on trips, if I forget an extra cleanser, things like that, you also have the makeup eraser that you just have to get wet, and it helps take off your makeup. So I've been loving this for a variety of reasons. I have a bigger one like this, which again, I kind of like as like my towel. I have these smaller ones. I did a video recently like cleaning my smaller one, like it has a bear on it. They have some cute ones, they have designs, they have like nude ones, all of the things. But I mean, the makeup eraser has been popular for a long time. I just don't think I've ever talked about it, and I really have no excuse as to why. A fragrance that I wanted to mention loving, I did just pick this one up in the Sephora sale, and I wanted to not really review my Sephora sale products yet because I just, you know, made that haul and I've just been trying out these products sort of thing. But this is a product that I already knew that I enjoyed before I bought it because my friend Angie was wearing it in Greece and I thought it smelled so good. I wanted to purchase it, and happy to say that I have been loving the Phlur Mood Ring fragrance. So I bought it in the travel size version, which to me is perfect. I did a video recently on products that I've stopped buying, and one of them was full-size fragrances. Nothing against them and nothing against fragrances. To me, it's just easier to have travel sizes. Go through them a little bit easier. Again, I travel a lot. They're much easier for me to travel with than a full-size fragrance. And I don't go, like I say, I go through them easier, but I don't really go through fragrances a lot. So for me to have a full-size fragrance, I feel like I could pass it down to like my great grandkids. But the Phlur Mood Ring, I smelled this on Angie on our Greece trip, and I was like, what is that? What is that you're wearing? But this one to me just kind of has this like sophisticated, mature scent. I feel like it's a really great date night scent. But honestly, to me, it's kind of what's been my go-to fragrance these days, has been Phlur Mood Ring. So I've been loving this. Wanted to give a quick Sephora update check-in that, yes, I'm very happy that I purchased Mood Ring. And then lastly, I just have some palettes to talk about. So recently I was using the ODen Eternal Twilight palette in a few videos, and this palette is so pretty. To me, it's a larger palette than I typically prefer, but I like the way that it's broken up. We have like a little bit more of our colorful side over here. We have like some cool tones and some darker tones over here. And then it does have some really fun shades. Like this Balder shade is one that I just go into a lot because I think it's just a fun shade in general. Some of these shimmers up in here, like Pessimistic, is a really pretty shade. I like some of these gray tones. Gray, randomly enough, is my favorite color, and I also love gray makeup. I love cool toned makeup. I think it's really pretty. But I like, Guard also. Guard is a really pretty shade. I'm very attracted to shimmer, like shimmery lids, just shimmer eyeshadow in general. I'm a fan of. I love the ODen formula. I always say ODen is in one of my top 3s. For me, with this palette, I will probably end up giving this to a friend because it's just a little too large for me. Again, I like smaller palettes. Like, to me, this is just a little bit too big. I wish I could take some of my favorite shades and make it into a palette. Like, I would take some of the grays, I would take some of the shimmers that I just showed you because they're so beautiful. So there's definitely ones that I really like, and I do love the formula. I kind of, like, I understand why it's a larger palette, don't get me wrong, but for me, in order to keep it, if I'm doing like collection rejection, again, a lot of these products are favorites of mine, so I'm keeping them. But this palette, I'm like, it's just a little bit too big. But if you like larger palettes and you like having, you know, all of those choices in there, I definitely recommend the ODen formula. But I also wanted to mention, because I just got their holiday palettes in, and I'm super excited for these. So one is the Rosy Jingle palette, and this is like the more colorful palette. We have like these really pretty like pinks and pops of yellow in here. It reminds me of like Strawberry Lemonade when I first opened the palette. But I will say the Silvery Bliss palette, when I opened this up, I was like, oh, this is so pretty. And it kind of reminds me of their holiday palette that they came out with last year that I really liked, that we have like these pops of red in here. This like pink fantasy shade, so beautiful. Silvery Bliss, like I love this Wishful Dream. This palette, to me, I saw it and I was like, oh yes, please. So my next Get Ready With Me, I'm going to be using this palette in here. I'm sure I'll do like a few short form videos as well. But this palette is so pretty, and I'm super excited to use it. So very excited that I got the ODen holiday collection in here. Like I said, I highly recommend the ODen formula. I do have a discount code with them, which is Samantha, if there's anything that you're interested in picking up for yourself. But that was my attempt at speed reviews. I hope you enjoyed hearing some of these reviews. Again, a lot of these products are favorites of mine that I've been using so much that I really recommend. So check the description box if you are interested in any of them. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.